sitting on that.
Softly, off the glove of Chung, but Mailer's all over it. Strong throw to first.
That's a great job there by River Mailer. I don't know how much that really slowed the ball that Kylie Chung stuck
with 14. A menace if she's able to get on base, as that's hit hard and fair down the third base line. She does get on base. Kelly Ayer getting it started here. The little base knock.
That's a great way to start things off. Kelly Ayer in the...
That one's low. Going is the runner. Make it stolen base number 15 this season. We talked about how big of a threat Kelly Ayer, like Ayer. She's in scoring position now. And that's lifted into the outfield. Coming in on the run, Kaylin Koch makes the grab. 2 away. 2 RBIs, scored a run. Of course, with that long ball. That's lined into the outfield. Koch came in and then had to go back over her head. And an RBI double. Macy Eaton continues to eat it up at the plate. Who's on the board?
Oh, there's something about how this ball is coming off the bat, because that's now twice in a row here that out in left field we've seen Koch almost overrun it. This time she does overrun it, but a well-hit ball. You said she's seeing the ball well, and she's making good contact, Macy Eaton. And that's a strong start for Virginia.
Waits on it, grounded over to short. Mailer, another strong throw to first, and that'll do it. But once again, Virginia striking first in the top of the first. The RBI. Yesterday, of course, Henley getting the start for Virginia with Bigham coming in on relief. Today it's Kuzo who will issue the walk to Taryn Kern. That is her 3rd walk of the series already.
Yeah, getting that pitcher higher in the pitch count.
Skied into left. Right at the line, making the grab is Jones. So Jones retires Jones, obviously, but they mixed in the blacks. That's in the outfield. Jones once again camped under it. Back-to-back F7s, and it's 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Payoff pitch. Low and away, that is ball 4 that time. So another base runner aboard, and it's on the base on balls.
That's right,
11 for this program, but still has a 24-game on-base streak. So that's a tower into center. Under it to make the catch, that's Ayer, and that's going to do it. So the 2 runners are stranded. The first inning, players who was honored recently for their senior weekend. That's lined into left. On the run, coming in, making the grab is Kaylin Koch. Good jump on that one out in left field. Now MC Eaton steps in and gets hit right away. First pitch she saw hits the front arm, and sure 68 pitches yesterday. A 1-2 count here to Hackett. Gets on top of that. It's going to fall in the outfield. Jones gets it in quickly, but a base knock. The second single of the day. 3rd hit over. Potential number 15 on second base. Maybe 16 and anything in the gap at first. Check swing. Fair territory. Right back to Chung, who makes the play.
Yeah, that check.
With a full slate of base runners across the board and getting out anywhere. So she will take the intentional walk. And it is
31. She's got some power behind her as well.
Grounded to the right side. Kern flips it to second. They will just in time get the force to get out of the inning. So the threat is...
I wonder if they ever thought they'd be sitting here in Stanford Stadium, the football stadium.
Softly on the ground from Economides. On the run, not in time. Throw gets by. Economides will take second base on top of it. A key, a little bit more of that California weather that we were all expecting, especially the Who's. Big swing and a miss there, big strikeout.
Oh, what a pitch there. That one rose. Koch got action for Virginia as well.
Big swing, another big strikeout, back-to-back Ks.
424, so on and so forth. Allie Clements really leading the charge.
Right back to Kuzo. She'll take it herself at first, and she handles all 3 outs in this one. So after the first runner got aboard with Economides.
A lot of innings here for the Stanford Cardinal team.
High tower into left at the warning track. Kaylin Koch in front of it makes the grab. Bit of a threat there, but that one died in the air and into this. Got a couple yesterday. Another one today as that's grounded hard to Taryn Kern. Quick throw to first. Won't get it here because it's 2 up, 2 down for the Cardinal. In addition to 1 hit batter. Intentional walk. Not going to call that a free pass. That's on purpose as that's cut off by Mailer behind second base. The spin move makes the throw go wide. Kuhn advances to second safely. A great read on the base paths. That's lined. Little poke through the 5-6 hole. Coming around to try to score is Kuhn. She's in safely. A 2-out RBI single from Hartgrove. The Who's extend their lead by 1.
What a hit from Hartgrove. Kuhn and Hartgrove back to back. Well hit, line drives, finding the gap. Sarah Kuhn rounding third. She was headed for home all the way. Throw goes into second to make sure Hartgrove stays over there.
0-2. A 3-pitch strikeout. Clements will finish the job, getting it down to Economides.
This is an important inning here for Stanford because the one thing that's not a carbon copy of yesterday is that Virginia are continuing to post runs on the board.
Carbon copy there for her last at-bat. And she can drop a bunt, drop a bomb. She can slap something up too, and that's in the air to the outfield. Air makes the catch in left center. Kern scrambles back to first, 1 down. With the runner at first with 1 out. Ball 4. The patience of River Mailer, a nice plate appearance for her.
The third, both reaching on walks.
Just the 1 hit still. As that's a called strike 3, a big time backwards K. Her 3rd strikeout of the day in the second.
You know, you wouldn't get if Stanford weren't playing in this football stadium.
That's right. And in the football stadium, that ball touches down over the fence. Kira Chan, a 2-out shot. 3 runs come across, Cardinal on top, 3-2.
Well, that was gone the moment it left her bat. Right center, and this stadium is bumping. We've heard opposing coaches say, we know they're going to hit a home run. It's a matter of making sure there's nobody on base when that happens so it doesn't hurt that much.
Flared right side. On the run, making that catch is Eaton, holding it down over there. But the damage has been done. The 2 right now really fighting to try to get in the top 4. As that lands in left field, the line drive shot from Hackett. Back-to-back singles for her. Base runner aboard and the tying run now at first base.
Well, look out for a bunt here maybe from Virginia.
Slapped to the right side, flipped to second. No shot at first base for the double play, but the lead runner erased. So Jones reaches on the fielder's choice. And over 120 pitches thrown in the last 2 appearances in 24 hours here. And that's going to be ball 4 right there to Hilton. A good plate appearance for her to get another base runner aboard.
And that, I would say that's a bad downward spiral to go down.
Air in the air here and over the wall in right field. 1 swing of the bat, 3 runs come across. Virginia is back on top.
How about with a 3-run shot of your own? And Kelly Ayer. Listen, we talked about in that second inning, Jade Hilton was intentionally walked to get to Kelly Ayer. You said it, Jenna. That might. Eaton falls to it.
Swing and a miss there for the strikeout. That is out number 3. 3 batters faced for weekend. Next weekend they got finals. They got to take care of it.
That one hit softly on the ground to Hilton. She takes care of it quickly, and that'll be Caitlin Koch, who is retired for the Stanford Cardinal. She was announced by her junior announcer.
A little bit different look. Already keeping them off balance. They only have the 2 hits.
Swing and a miss. My goodness. Sydney Boulafin goes down swinging in. Swinging a bouncing ball to third. Kuhn will scoop it up, toss it over. Got her. Clemens says she's safe. We're going to see if Stanford asks for a review. It doesn't seem like it.
Yep.
Series for the Stanford Cardinal. Granted, it's the last home series. That one grounded to short. Mailer scoops it up, tosses it to Economides, and that'll do it for Sarah Kuhn. One up, one down for Houston, and that'll
no twisted ankles or anything. Wow.
High to left center. Coming in is Koch underneath it and bobbles it. There'll be an error on.
Well, to be fair, it's soccer. It's a little different.
Strikeout for Alyssa Houston. As MC Eaton goes down, 2 out. 1 on, 2 outs. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a high fly ball to left field. Underneath it is Koch, and she will make sure she gets that to retire the side.
New academics, new team, new everything. It's much more comfortable now.
That one a looping ball to right, chasing and getting underneath it is Hackett. A long way to go for the right fielder, but she gets there. Critically, Emily Jones. Jones, ground ball to second, first pitch, and that'll do it. Cabral to Eaton to put Jones away. Jones 0 for 3 on the day now with 2 flyouts and a ground out. She'll have to wait and hope that she comes up.
It's on the ribbon around the stadium. They've incorporated that into softball as well.
Swinging a looping ball to center field. That's going to fall. Cutting it off is Air, making sure it doesn't fall into that gap. She'll get it in, and it'll be a single. Hit some of the biggest bats here on the Stanford Cardinal squad. Swinging a bouncing ball to first, cut off and scooped up by Eaton, and that'll do it. Cardinal leave another one stranded, and we sit at 5-3 for James.
Yep.
And that certainly had something to do with it. You look at their records coming into it, and it's a bouncing ball down first, handled well by Economides, and that'll be Jones retired to lead it off.
And in the D1,
Against ranked opponents and the Stanford Cardinal on the season, as that one is high and deep to left field. Underneath it is Koch. It goes off of her glove and over the wall. It certainly, to the naked eye, looked like that was going to fall in play on the warning track, but we'll get a look here.
I actually think it was pretty close to the wall, and Koch could have knocked it down. If anything, if you're going to touch it, try to knock it into the stadium, right? Keep it in play. She certainly could have stolen that one. That's
slightly dangerous as that one goes down the right field line. Rounding first is Air. She'll head to second, and she'll hold up there as that one right down the line over the base. And Air reaches. Tough first batter for her to face in Kelly Air, who's certainly rolling with the bat today. And this will bring up Bella Cabral, and she'll be hit by that first pitch.
Cabral, not even.
For the Cavaliers, had an RBI double in the first inning for Virginia's first run of the day. And this one, a looping ball into center field. Underneath it, coming in is Jones, and she gets there. Boy, that one looked like it was going to fall for a second, but Jones got on her horse and got there.
When that
Lefty versus righty. And here's the pitch from Prishtaiko, swinging a ground ball up the middle, rounding third and coming home to score. That'll be another one for Virginia as Air scores. Holbrook heads to third. They are seeing the ball off of Zoe Prishtaiko very well.
double-digit hits. They've now doubled the total from yesterday.
362 on the season overall as a team. Some great pitching here for Virginia. That a ground ball to third. Flipping it over to first is Barry. And the side will be retired, but the damage is done. Virginia posts 2 in the 6th. This year, NFCA All-Region first team, All-ACC first team, and she's a 3-time ACC Pitcher of the Week. That's grounded to first. It'll be a first hitter out. Strike 1 out. Stanford now down to their last 5 outs in this game. Economides, the line drive to left, coming in, taking care of it in left field is Jones. Swinging a high line drive, that'll be gone. Well, that snuck out quickly. Line drive solo shot for Kaylin Koch.
That's gotta feel good if you're Kaylin Koch. That was no joke. Out of here in a hurry, like you said, an absolute shot. That was a line drive. If you take another look, she turns on that over the middle of the plate. One of the quickest home runs that we've seen here in Stanford Stadium this year. And she really wanted that. You knew it. She's had a lot of action out there in left, been a little bit of a tough day. And look at that redemption.
Games that she has appeared in. This will be the 20th and 4 starts on the season. Looping ball into center field. Underneath it is air, and she will take care of it. So Stanford get one back. They post one off of a solo shot from Kaylin Koch here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 7-4. Eaton to lead it off. Designated player today for Virginia. Swing and a first pitch, and that's going to drop fair on the warning track out in left field. MC Eaton with a stand-up double to lead it off here in the top of the 7th. On, nobody out after a leadoff double. Swinging a looping ball over the glove of Mailer, rounding third. She'll stop there as Giggets. And a single for Kelsey Hackett. 1-1 the count, runners at the corners. Hudson swings and a grounded ball up the first baseline under the glove of Economides. 1 run will score in MC Eaton. Hackett goes 1-3. And Jones has an RBI single. Or excuse me, Hudson has an RBI single.
Hudson continuing to take advantage of the opportunities when she gets them. That ball was hit hard on the ground right through that 3-4 hole. Easy for Woody Giggets to come around and score.
Hit right at it.
Yeah, I don't know if field goals typically,
Yeah.
tail off over there.
In the dirt, runner goes. Clements holds the throw as she checks the runner at third. So
Front at all.
there's a pitch, swinging a high fly ball in foul ground. Underneath it is Barry, and she puts it away. Good job from Barry to track that down. A double and a home run. That one hit hard on the ground to second. Kern all over it, and she'll retire. Air, but in the process, a run scores. Virginia had another one.
Side when there's a runner over at third base. Productive out, intelligent out.
That one a high fly ball to left field, dying in the air. Underneath it is Koch, and that'll be it. One runner stranded, but another 2 runs posted from Chan, and then the 1 in the 6th off of a solo shot from Koch. Clements bouncing ball to short, taking care of it. Hilton to Eaton. 1 up, 1 down now. Times has not gotten a hit in this series, as you mentioned. 1-2 the count, 1 out. Stanford down to their last 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Kern swing and a miss. Make that down to their last 1 out, and it'll be Emily Jones to try to keep the.
You see why she's the ace.
Jones, first pitch, high fly ball to center field off the wall, rounding first. She'll head to second base, sliding in safely, and it's a 2-out double for Emily Jones.
Back-to-back days where she saved the best for last.
1-1 the count, 1 on, 2 outs, and a looping ball to short. That'll do it. Virginia take game number 2. This series now locked at 1 game apiece. Virginia come out with the bats, and they come out swinging here in game number 2, posting 9 runs to Stanford's 4. Virginia posted 1 in the first, 1 in the third, 3 in the 4th, 2 in the 6th, and 2 in the 7th. The bats were flying. 9 runs, 13 hits, just 1 error and 9 left on. Stanford, 4 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors, and 5 left on. Jenna.